Of the 3,500 negatives that have survived from the Holtermann collection, there is one image that is titled Louisa Lawson, mother of Henry Lawson, her son Charles William, born the 25th of June, 1869, and her sister Phoebe Albury, dressmaker, outside Mrs. Albury's dressmaking shop, Gulgong area. This lengthy title is punctuated by a question mark, and rightfully so, because the location of this home has remained a mystery for over 150 years. From the hustle and bustle of the center of town, we now make a right turn from the Centennial Hotel and head north along Medley Street. As we progress along, the previous business district then dissolves into the residential area of Gulgong and number 5 on the list. Less than 200 meters up from the Seni, we come to a stop in front of this humble set of cottages which has become folklore with locals and historians alike. The sign in the yard indicates that the home was built by the father of Henry Lawson. But is it possible that this house is connected to the Phoebe Albury photograph in the Holtermann collection? Local historian and well-respected member of the Gulgong Holtermann Museum, Maureen Hall, has now found the answer. Thanks to Maureen, she noticed a peculiar feature in the background of this photo. Behind the chimneys is a large roof, and behind that, a tree. Either it's a very tall building and an even taller tree, or the land rises steeply upwards. Maureen also noticed what appeared to be a frame for a Gothic window, something you'd expect to see in a church. In a separate photograph of one of the panoramas taken from Churchill, she discovered the same building in the process of having its roof completed. From the surrounding buildings, we know this to be the Presbyterian on Bailey Street, which confirms the location of Phoebe Albury's dressmaking shop on the corner, and just down the hill, on Medley Street. So, let's put Maureen's discovery to the test, and back to the corner of Bailey and Medley Street in Gulgong, 1872. I think we can now safely say that Maureen's observations are correct, and the house on the corner of Medley and Bailey was once Phoebe Albury's dressmaking shop. There is no evidence to prove that Henry Lawson actually lived in this home, however it is certain that he was a regular visitor to Aunt Phoebe's.
Aunt Phoebe was living at Gulgong, and she had a sewing machine and a parrot, and there were honeysuckles in front of her house. We called huts houses, or places, when they had more than one room. I believed the parrot understood people, and I used to talk to him a good deal.
A fragment of the autobiography by Henry Lawson. In all probability, this is Aunt Phoebe's parrot that Henry Lawson refers to.
Who would paint a gold field and paint the picture right, as we have often seen it in early morning's light? The yellow mounds of mullock with spots of red and white, the scattered quartz that glistened like diamonds in light, the azure line of ridges, the bush of darkest green, the little homes of calico that dotted all the scene.
Same place. Different time.